Hi everyone. Thank you for joining me. I think my daughter's going to come down in a little bit. She's getting off her school call in a minute. Thanks for joining me to make vegan coconut mousse today. Actually, this is vegan chocolate mousse made with coconut milk. It's just got a few ingredients. Hopefully you can find these where you are. Starting with some coconut cream. I was actually able to find the full can of coconut cream at Whole Foods. It's the 365 brand. Sometimes they're out of it and I just end up using the top portion of the coconut milk can, you know, where the cream separates from the watery part. But I was lucky and I was able to find just the coconut cream. But what I would do is, if you can only get coconut milk, put it in the fridge the night before. Make sure it's a full fat version of coconut milk. And then the morning that you're going to make it, or later on in the day, open up the can and then just take the creamy part off the top. And you'll need about 2 to 3 cans worth of the cream. My recipe calls for about 2 cups of coconut cream. I have a little bit more than that here. And so what I'm going to do, if you do make a little bit of extra coconut cream, is you can set some aside of the white coconut cream once we've whipped it up and sweetened it. And then you can make layers like a parfait, or you can decorate the top with some of the white portion. So that's what I thought we'd do today. So other things that you'll need besides the coconut cream that's nice and cold is some maple syrup or agave nectar, or let's see what else, maybe some raw honey. I like maple syrup the best. Some other people like to use powdered sugar, which has a little bit of cornstarch in it, and it helps hold the mousse together a little bit. The maple syrup will make this a little bit soft compared to the powdered sugar, but I just like the flavor and I like the fact that it's more natural, so I'm going to use that. And then you'll need some sifted chocolate. So this is cocoa that's been sifted. This is like a Dutch processed cocoa. I had a couple different kinds. I used the one that was darker just because I thought it would be nicer to have a darker color. And then I just have a couple things for garnish. I have some pomegranate seeds and some coconut. So I thought using one or the other or both of these would be nice for the holidays. You could also use berries. I've done this with raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries that I sliced up. Okay, so I think we're going to get started with whipping this up. You could try to do this by hand, but I think it'll be pretty difficult, so you probably want to use a mixer. This has a little whisk attachment. I hope it works. If it doesn't, I will get the regular beaters out. And I'm going to gradually add the vanilla and the maple syrup. And then I'm going to wait to add the cocoa because I'm going to take a little bit of the white mixture out to reserve it before I add the chocolate. Actually not that loud. What do you think? Not that loud. The other thing you're going to need, I forgot to mention, is some vanilla extract. I'm going to put a couple teaspoons in here. It's okay if there's a little extra. That's okay, especially because I put extra coconut cream in here. so what we have so far could actually be used as a frosting, because when you refrigerate your cake or whatever you're frosting, this is going to really thicken up, harden up. I'm going to reserve some of this to make either a parfait or kind of add to the topping. And with this remaining, I'm going to add the cocoa and the rest of the sweetener. But if you just want it all to be chocolate mousse, you don't have to reserve any. This is just kind of an extra thing I'm trying. This is really looking like a chocolate mousse already. Looking pretty good. So I'm writing a blog post right now for this recipe, and I'm giving you some information in there about different brands of coconut milk that work best for this sort of dessert. I also linked to another blog article where they actually did a lot of testing on different brands of coconut milk, but the ones that I've used that I've had good luck with are the Whole Foods 365 brand, the Thai Kitchen brand, the, let's see, Native Forest. That's about it. Those are the ones that I can get in my area that work well. The ones that didn't work well were Trader Joe's, and the coconut milk we really like, that's the Native Forest with no guar gum, doesn't work very well because the cream doesn't hold together very well at the top. So, you can use that brand for curries and stuff, but not for making desserts like this. Okay. Now, if you've got some dessert glasses or dessert kind of like ice cream dishes or something, you could use those. I'm going to try to make mine in here. It might be a little messy. These are just some little wine flutes that are pretty sturdy. They don't have very thin sides like some of them. And I don't know, should we try to do a parfait? We'll see. Kind of needs to be prettier on the side, doesn't it, in order to make it a parfait?
It's okay.
Or I could just put some on the top. But we're gonna go for it. We're gonna try to make this into a parfait. So I don't know if you're still looking for ideas for the holidays, but I'm offering some holiday packages on my website that we have up there. And one of the ideas is a group cooking class. I have one-on-one cooking classes and also group classes that I think would be really, really fun to do with a group online if you're meeting with family from across the country and folks aren't able to get on planes right now. I think that would be a really nice thing to do. I've already worked with some corporate groups doing that, and but family groups, friend groups can get together and we can make a holiday meal or a dessert, whatever you guys want to make. I can give suggestions, and I send you all the ingredient and equipment lists. Oh, good. Izzy's here. Would you like to make one of these, hun?
Sure.
Okay. So we've got some white and some chocolate. If you want to make a parfait, or if you want to just make chocolate with a little white on top, whatever you want. And here's
That
this.
smells good.
Here, use this because that's too big. Get it in there.
It smells really good.
Thank you. While Izzy's making her version, I'll tell you about another thing that I'm offering for the holidays, which is a 4-month gift subscription to Cooking Together, which is my supper club that I've been doing with Nelson since the pandemic started. I guess we launched it in the middle of April. Every month we have a new theme, and we've done all kinds of fun and easy recipes, healthy and delicious. They're all gluten-free and dairy-free, with lots of vegan options and also fish and chicken recipes. So anyway, this month we've been exploring some Mexican recipes that are really fun. And starting this month, if you do the gifts subscription, you actually get the entire year so far that we started in April, all of those recipes that have been archived. And is it good? I haven't even tasted it yet. And so it's a really, really good deal. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But I basically send out an email once a week with an instructional video and a tip of the week as well. So sometimes I give a kitchen tip or an extra recipe, like a dessert or a healthy snack, or sometimes it'll even be like, so I did an exercise tip once, which was the 5-second workout. I think everybody liked that one. And so I hope you'll check that out. And I think we've already put the link on the Facebook description, so you can find all those. And also sign up for my newsletter. You'll get a free ebook. I guess it's good. Is that what you needed after a morning of working? Izzy's been hard at work her last week of school before break, doing a paper, doing math, doing what else? Everything.
History.
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 So let me know if you have any questions about the recipe. I hope you will try this at home. It is really easy once you get that coconut cream out of the can. It whips up so nicely, just like regular whipped cream. And I don't know if you have a similar issue that I have, but regular dairy products usually hurt my stomach, whereas coconut cream and coconut milk doesn't. So I like to sub that, the coconut milk, for dairy cream whenever I can in recipes. So that's one of the reasons why I did this today. And also for anybody that's allergic to milk or is vegan, they can make this recipe too. So thanks so much for watching. Do you have any parting words, Izzy?
You should read All Summer in a Day by Ray Bradbury.
Oh, you reading that right now?
No, it's 4 pages.
Oh, okay. So the short story. I want to read that. Will you let me have a look at yours? Okay, All Summer in a Day by Ray Bradbury, recommended by Izzy. Thanks, Izzy. Thanks, everyone. We will see you here next week for another fun holiday recipe. Take care.